Hello, everyone. How's it going? Hope everyone is doing well this evening. Thank you for joining me on this live. Took a nice little break. I needed to recharge. I've been carrying so many different projects. But for those who don't know me, my name is Nina. I'm a crystal healer, and I'm from Crystal Sun Healing. And we've been doing a series of energy grids all about using the simple objects that you have that are made available to you in your household, or if you're traveling and you need to still build up the energy. And so this week, we are going to do the energy grid on the root chakra and the element of fire. So I just kind of drew this quick little mandala with, my affirmations. It's a little bright. Let me turn this bad boy down a little bit. Whoops, that's brighter. Okay. So, as you can see here, this is a little bit brighter. And so I'm just going to wait for a few more people to jump on. And as you jump on, if you could just say hello where you're jumping in on from. And yeah, let me know how life is going. And if not, this will just be a live that you capture later on. And you can watch the recording later. So, all right. So we are doing the root chakra fire grid. So really tonight, the focus is more going to be on the element of fire, more than it is going to be on the root chakra. The root chakra is going to fire, more than it is going to be on the root chakra. The root chakra is going to benefit from it. And so it's going to be a little bit more of like elemental magic. Right now in my course, I'm teaching a mentorship program, and with my students, I just started with one of them, the element of fire. And so I was inspired to do a fire grid. And so right now the moon is moving into the balsamic moon phase. So we are in the dark moon period. And so I think this is a great time before you start doing any manifesting on the new moon to just clear out any leftover residual in your space. And so I felt inspired to do fire for the root chakra. So I have my root chakra mandala right here, and I have my fire mandala right here. Okay, and for those who decide to stay on, I will be doing free readings, and to whoever lets me know what's going on in the chat, tell me where you're coming from, just say hey, hit the like button, please share. Previously on the last energy grid, we did the navel chakra, which is the space between the sacral and the solar plexus. And if you want to know more about that, I highly suggest you watch the last live that I did. And so tonight we're going to be working with, of course, the element of fire. So if you have a candle, go ahead and grab that. I've already lit a candle just to bring in the energy of fire. So I'm not going to fully activate my grid until after the live, because when you work with fire, which is one of the most powerful and actually most dangerous elements there are, it's really best that you work with the element outside. And so since I'm inside, I'm not going to call in the fire element. Hello, Paula. Hello, Yogini at Heart. Welcome, welcome. And so I want everyone to go ahead and grab their crystals, grab their grids, grab the pieces of paper that they need for manifesting. It really doesn't have to be anything like spectacular. As you can see, my mandala is like super simple and to the point. I have my manifestation grid. Hello, Tamara. So good to hear from you. I know it's been a while, and it's great to hear from everyone. And so I am working with my grid. I am working with wolfenite, okay, because this is a great root chakra crystal. This crystal, you can catch it on my YouTube playlist if you want to know more about the crystal, but it's really good for firing up the lower chakras. I am working with, this is a new one, and I'm going to do a video on it soon. My sea urchin spines. Ooh, these are really good for clearing out and purification. As far as just cleansing and purifying, you can literally like meditate with these, and they're so powerful. I love these. So I'm also bringing that into the grid, and of course working with some quartz and my Herkimer to amplify, okay? Normally, I use this as my primary crystal, as the focal point of my grid, but tonight I am going to actually have my candle as the focal point of my grid because we're going to be working with the element of fire. So, before we get started, let's go ahead and call in a circle of protection around ourselves, call in our higher selves, call in our guides, our guardian angels, and our ancestors that love and support us on this path of spiritual growth and evolution. We welcome you into this space, and we ask that any external influences be cleared and eliminated during this process. And let's take 3 cleansing breaths, breathing in through your nose, exhaling out through the mouth. 2 more times. Breathing in. Exhale, let it go. Last time. Breathing in. And let it all go. Awesome, 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 awesome. For those joining in, please hit the like button and say hello in the chat, especially if you want a free reading at the end of this energy grid session. Okay, and so with this grid that I have right here, so we're working with the element of fire. So I was inspired, let me see, there we go. I was inspired to draw a flame. And also thinking about fire and its correspondences, I brought in other astrological elements. Hey, Ricky Wood. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Thank you for saying hello. Let me know where you guys are dialing in from. So I brought in the sun, I brought in Venus, I brought in Mars, I brought in Jupiter. I also brought in all the other elements that are affiliated with fire, like Mars, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Some of the deities that like to show up for me when I work with the element of fire are energies like Freya, who's all about being bold, Brigitte, who always carries the flame, the fire, Pele, when things need to be cleared out, Pele erupts because Pele is the goddess of like volcanic energy. And of course, there's some animals that are affiliated with fire. We have the dragon, phoenix, the lion, the snake, and the scorpion. And the tiger, the bee. For crystals, we have rubies, tiger's eye, carnelian, pyrite, red calcite. Basically, almost every red stone. Red jasper, that's another really good one. As far as plants and herbs go, cinnamon, cayenne, all the spicy peppers. Star anise is also really good as well. And so I'm working with a theme of purification and cleansing on the root chakra using the element of fire. So some of the affirmations that I'm writing in here for, it's hard to see because it's so bright. Some of the affirmations that I'm writing on my mandala is, I am purifying all the impurities that are getting in the way of me manifesting. I am clearing and releasing dense energies. I am clearing the pathways for crystal clear manifestation. I am purifying my roots with fire. Oh, nice. Canada, Philadelphia, Atlanta. Cool, 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 cool. I am tending to my sacred divine fire. So, those are some inspirational affirmations that you can write into your grid, into your mandala. Also, because I'm working with the root chakra, I have my root chakra mandala right here as well that I'm going to be putting underneath my grid, or you can put it underneath your mandala. It's totally up to you, working with both energies. And, while you're doing this process, feel into your root chakra, feel into what is dense, what is not flowing, what needs more attention. Feel into that and ask questions like, what is that? Well, where's that coming from? Is this coming from childhood? Is this something more recent? These are the kind of questions you want to ask, and that's going to help you to better articulate and come up with your affirmations. And so, all right, so let's get started. I am going to take my candle and light it. And remember, I am not going to fully activate this grid until after I'm done with this live so I can go outside and do it, because the fire elementals, they like to play games, and they also love lots and lots and lots and lots of offerings. If you do not give them enough offerings, then they'll take. Sometimes that can come in the form of a burn. Sometimes that can come, well, usually a burn, whether you get burned or something of yours catches on fire. And it can happen to anyone. You can just go with it. Just know that next time, bring more offerings. Okay, so I have my candle in the middle. I'm going to bring in my sea urchin spines because I'm asking for that purification energy. I have my wolfenite to fire up my root chakra, my lower chakras. And I have my Herkimer to amplify and support all the other energies. Remember, I'm also calling in planetary energies as well, which I wrote on my mandala. So whichever energies call to you, please work with those. I work a lot with Jupiter and Venus, and I've called in the energy of the sun as well as Mars, just so it can help me balance out my Venus. Okay, and then of course I have my support crystals. These are little feeder crystals, which are quartz. And then I have another one. And then I have an extra one that I'm going to place in the grid as well. I almost forgot. I also have a few other elements that I'd like to bring into the grid. Let's see. I've got some reishi mushroom, really good for the root chakra. I've got some cacao beans, also great for the root chakra. And that is it for my grid for tonight, for the power purification power grid. So just thinking about the root chakra, connecting your root chakra to this grid, putting your essence of your root chakra, and releasing everything that you want cleared. Use that also as an offering for the fire element, okay? Because if you think about yourselves, you're like swords being forged in the flame, and it's just burning away all the dross, okay? And after the dross is burned, you take the sword out and you have a new sword. So that is the grid. Now, thank you everyone for tuning in. As a thank you and deep gratitude, I decided I was just going to offer some free readings. So I'm doing a 1-card pull. You can say oracle or tarot. And tell me career, finance, love, whatever the subject is. But I'm only probably going to do like just a few. So let me know who wants a reading, and I am going to, Tamara, I'm going to start with you first. All right, Tamara, let me know if you want tarot or oracle and which subject you want. And Ricky, you'll be next. And also, pinned in the comments in the chat, at the top of the chat, are some links if you feel called to leave a donation after I give you a reading. And it's also in the description below. And so, oracle. Okay. Let's see. So, Yogini at heart, make sure you tell me tarot or oracle and what subject. And so, okay. Tamara for career. So, we'll do Tamara first. All right. Calling in Tamara's higher self, calling in my guides, calling in my higher self. What is the message that Tamara needs at this present moment? I'm going to shuffle really quickly. All right, this one right here. So you got true compassion, Tamara, and you said career. So this to me feels like a place of service. You need to make sure that you are working in a place of service where you can be completely surrendered and present to how you're serving, and make sure it's something that ignites your heart, ignites the fire in your heart. Fire. But so as you attract people, okay, so they're telling me that you're getting to a space in your life where you've done so much self-healing that you need to step more into the role of serving and giving more. And that's where the next step of your healing is. And so when you get clients that mirror what's going on with you, that's going to be the next step of healing for you. And that's going to allow you to have true compassion for what they're going through, because it resonates deeply within you. Okay? And so that is the future. That is what's happening in your career for you. So that is your card, Tamara. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Who is next? Let me light some sage here. Clear the air. Okay. If you're new here, please tell me where you're from. I'm doing free readings. For the first few that jump on, please hit that like button. And if you feel called to give a small donation, I would really appreciate it. The link is pinned in the comments and in the chat and also in the description. So let's see, Ricky. You said career. Do you want, okay, you want tarot. All right, one card pull for Ricky. Let me shuffle these cards. Okay. You're so welcome, Tamara. You're so welcome. Always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. All right. What is the message for Ricky? Ricky. I'm also on Instagram if you guys love to see all the cool things that I'm always doing. I love to connect with people. So my Instagram link is also posted in the description below. All right. Ricky, I got the 5 of Swords for you. So the message for you, okay, you said career. You're in a little bit of conflict about what you're doing right now. There's just a little bit of motion. Swords represent fire. And as you can see here, the Queen is holding the swords, and she's just like battling people. It's like you're at battle, but you're battling like minions. You don't need to be battling minions. You need to be saving your energy for what is really useful of your energy and time. So as you can see here, the Five of Swords, she's like chopped down all these people. So maybe consider a reassessment of your energy and how you're proceeding in your career. Okay? And so that is the message I have for you, Ricky. I hope you enjoy. And so pick and choose your battles. That's what your guides are saying. Pick and choose your battles. Choose your energy wisely. Oh, dropped a card. Oh, and this card flew out. This is a bonus card for you, Ricky. You got the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So pick and choose your battles wisely. Energy management. Energy management is the key. And with you using your energy properly, this is going to give you, this is the Ace of Pentacles, something new is going to come to fruition. And Pentacles represent earth, represent manifestation, represent wealth. So something new is going to crop up. So plug up all the holes in your boat that may be allowing water to leak in, and it's going to allow you to reinforce your energy, and something new is going to crop up. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Okay. Paula. Looks like Paula. All right, Paula. You want Oracle and you want career. All right. Good to see you again, Paula. Thanks for joining in. And if you guys haven't hit the like button, please do. Whoa. All right. So, Paula, this card I got for you from my Oracle deck. This is, let me see if I can turn this down a little bit. There we go. Spiritual technology. And so it's a little, the glare is like unbelievable. There we go. Spiritual technology. This card is from Vega, and this is present. So right now you are in a position to be receiving some downloads about how you can combine your already present skills with some new skills, and you're gonna combine these modalities, and you're gonna create almost like a new technology. And so the Vegans are like communicating to you right now to show you how to they're saying to create a new modality, a new offering of what you're doing. And so you need to get clear. This is a great time for detox. This is a great time for getting still. This is a great time for meditation and journaling. This is not the time to be embarking on something brand new, because you're creating something to create something brand new. Like your toolbox is full at the moment. You're going to be getting new instructions of how to recombine and reuse these things. They're telling me like it's like an alchemical process. So you're going to just be combining already existing elements and creating something new from that. So you don't need to go out and get something new. All right. So that is the message for you, Paula. All right. I need to pick up these cards that I dropped, and let's see. Cool. I hope that message served you well, Paula. Next we have, let's see, looks like Yogini at Heart. And Yogini at Heart wants Oracle and career. Everyone has a lot of career questions. Interesting. I'm so glad, because I hope you guys really do this root chakra grid, because you're asking all these career questions. You're asking all about like your root and your foundation. And a lot of times when you're trying to manifest and bring things new into your world, into your universe, it's not because you aren't capable of bringing it in. It's a lot of times it's because, you're so welcome, Paula. It's because you need to just keep clearing. You need to keep clearing. You need to ask the question, what is in the way? What is being presented that's keeping me from manifesting, or thinking of it more like if you're talking to the universe in a microphone, is your microphone muffled or is it nice and clear? Can the universe understand what it is that you're saying? You know, so making sure that your communication is clear. So once again, it goes back to the clearing, clearing, clearing. So Yogini at heart, Yogini at heart. What's the message for Yogini at heart? All right, let me get one more shuffle in. All right. Yogini at heart. The message I have for you is self-discipline. Okay? Now, this is in the present moment, self-discipline. So, what you're doing right now with your career, okay, the message I'm getting for you, okay, to be able to cultivate self-discipline, you must be doing something that really excites you, that really invigorates you. You need to be wearing the right shoes that fit you and the right clothes that make you feel good. You need to be in the flow of things. Otherwise, the discipline is going to be really hard. The discipline is going to be more like a chore than it's going to be more benefit. So, hold on. It's kind of like, let's think of a martial artist. A martial artist becomes really good at their craft because they really love what they're doing. And so, because they really love what they're doing, they start practicing. And they practice and they practice and they practice. And they keep going at it. That practicing because they really love it and they want to get better because there's a motivation, there's a goal, there's a purpose, there's ambition. That creates the self-discipline. And if you want to create more self-discipline in your life, in no matter what dimension, what reality, you need to make sure, just find that one thing, and it translates so well over to all the other dimensions in your life. So you can literally start with, well, I love to cook. So then you start cooking all your meals every single day. And then with that, it becomes a practice, it becomes a habit. And then after that, you can apply that same energy to whatever it is that you're trying to cultivate. But you have to find the motivation, the ambition for this, the self-discipline. And so within that, you have to do that for your career. You have to make sure that your career is something that deeply resonates with you. You have to figure out the why you are doing it. And if the why you're doing it is just for money, then that is not a career. That is just a job. That is a means to an end. Just throwing that out there. That's what your guides wanted me to tell you. Other than that, if you can combine your hobby with your passion, it becomes something very prosperous, abundant, and lucrative because you'll have the self-discipline mechanism kicking in so that you can bring that to fruition. But whatever you're doing, keep doing it and keep searching or going to the point where you're trying to understand the why of what you're doing it. Understanding the why is what's going to give you the motivation. All right, Yogini at heart, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed. Let's see. Let's see who's next. For those who are just joining in, please hit the like button. I'm offering just a few more free readings while I'm here. And tell me if you want tarot or oracle. Tell me the theme that you are asking, whether it's career, finance, love, health. You're so welcome, Yogini. All right, Love Purple 95. Are you here? Are you here? Hold on. No, I did. Paula, did I do? Okay, tarot. Okay. What's your question, Love Purple 95? Do you want career? Do you want general? Like, what are you seeking guidance on? And I can pull that. And if you're feeling abundant, what should you do for work? Oh, that's an interesting question. So let's layer it down to career. Because I am doing one card pulls, and what should you do for work to make more money? I'm doing one card pulls, and also if you have more specific, more in-depth questions, you're always welcome to book a private reading with me where I can go a little more further in depth. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Love Purple. Because life is more than just making more money. You have to understand why you really need the money in life. I'm just going to throw that out there. And when you figure out the why, the money comes. And, interesting, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I've got the 10 of Pentacles for you. So, the message I'm getting for you is that you need to have a mindset shift and realize what you already have. You already have a lot, and you need to show the universe that you're grateful for it, because gratitude is the fuel. It's the gasoline that tells the universe, oh, yes, you want more of this? Okay, let's give that to you. But we don't know what more to give you of, because you're not saying what you're grateful for. So you need to journal about what you're grateful for. You need to count your blessings, because look at this. You are literally sleeping on your blessings. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blessings right here, okay? You have your ancestors looking over you. You have your guide hanging out with you, making sure that you're nice and safe. And like, you don't even realize like what you have right now. You have a lot. You are abundant. You are rich. The 10 of Pentacles is a great card to get. Pentacles mean earth. Pentacles represent wealth. It represents material things. But for you to understand the meaning of this card and this archetype, you need to sit down and count your blessings, okay? And show the universe that you're grateful. Show the universe that you realize what you have, okay? And I swear it multiplies. Like, oh, this is what you like? Okay, cool. That's all you had to do was tell us this is what you like, and we can send you more of that. And then maybe we'll send you other varieties of that, and then you can fine tune it and tweak it, and we'll send you even more of that. But you have to keep the lines of communications open with the universe. So this goes back to the root chakra grid, which I hope the rest of you either go back and watch and build one, or if you watched it earlier, this is all tied into all of that. You need to just realize what you have, count your blessings, and be grateful for it, okay? That is your message, Love Purple. I hope you enjoyed. Okay. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let's see. Is there anyone else? If there's no one else, I think I got everyone in the chat tonight. So you guys are the lucky ones. You're so welcome. Please connect with me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Crystal Sun Healing. I'm on Instagram, Crystal_Sun_Yogi. All the links are in the description listed below. And if you're feeling grateful for the readings that I offered and you just want to leave something in the tip jar, the links are pinned in the chat. So, and also in the description. Otherwise, I shall see everyone next time. Thank you. Ciao.